Well, hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Miss Crochet and Coffee here. And if you're watching this and you don't see that little red button lit up that says live, that means you're watching us on the replay. So hit us with that hashtag replay and let us know what you're working on down in the comment section below. And we'll get started here as soon as they roll that beautiful bean footage. I hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day. We are going to do a little bit of a color in chat. Hey, everybody. How we doing? Y'all are going to have to excuse me while I adjust this. I'm still not used to this wide angle camera that is on my new phone. No, that's too much in my business. No, back up. Okay, I'm just gonna move the phone down. Hey, everybody, how we doing? Yes. So today is usually the day I do my whip and chat, and I have a very busy schedule ahead of me this week, so I didn't have time to record a whole hour's worth of a whip and chat. So I decided, with the help of Rachel, because she was like, well, why don't you just do a live? Okay, that's fun and easy, and I get to see my UK folks since I don't get to see them on Friday Night Lives. I decided to go live tonight. So we went ahead and decided that we are going live today. So today is going to be a little bit different because I'm not diamond painting. I know a lot of y'all are like, oh my God, Miss Coffee. I know. I do other things, y'all. Either way. So today I'm actually going to be using my new Art and Fly 48 set of brush tip markers and my skin tone markers from Art and Fly. And I also gave you guys a link. If you didn't get the link and you would like to color along with us, or you just want the page itself, if you go over to Hannah Lynn's website, this is one of her free images for the month. Over on her website, you can go over, sign up for an email or something, and they'll send the email out to you with the coloring sheet in it. You can color along, you can save it for later, do whatever you want to do. It's your life, do your thing. Either way, let's see who all we got in the house tonight. We got Fiona, we got Charlotte, MH, Melody, Dawn, Abby, Izzy. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Dawn loves diamond paintings in the house. Hi Allie, what's up Abby? We got Yvonne and Temp. Is that Tempe? I think that says Tempe. We gonna go Tempe. So I hope you're all doing well. Oh my gosh. It's Mr. Coffee's last day off work, y'all. I'm excited because then hopefully he'll have off for Thanksgiving. What's up, Tina? What's up, Anxiety Art Adventures? Diamond Paint with Berlin. Hello. Robin loves reading and all the things. She likes all the things. What's up, Cynthia? Different way. What's up, Tina? Trace, what's going on, girl? What's up, Wands? Nerese, hello. Andrea, May, Rachel Ray's in the house. That is the real Rachel Ray that y'all be like, screaming about on Friday nights. That's that one. Oh, thank you, Jimin. Hello. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you so much for those folks that are new to my channel and don't know what that was with the big dollar signs on it. That is called a super chat. It is a way to help me fund the channel to bring you bigger and better content. Excuse me. Y'all are going to have to forgive me. I'm battling asthma this week. So yeah, like the asthma is real this week. So you might hear me puff on my inhaler once or twice during this chat. Miss Coffee might be talking a little bit slower. We're going to try to calm things down a little bit. Diamond Art Club out here snatching wigs with all these new releases. Rachel Ray just did a video of the releases that she was sent for the Diamond Art Club Black Friday sale. Good God. So you guys, I hope you guys are excited for the Diamond Art Club Black Friday sale. It's going to be amazing. 25 images. Good God. And I think a majority of the new images are all new artists. So, oh, wow. I cannot wait. I hope you guys are excited. Hello. What's up, Bees Diamond Art? What's up, Jace M? Or Jax M, I'm sorry. Tabletops, hello. Hey, bye. What's up, Helene? Crafting with Christy's in the house. Well, that sucks, Crafting with Christy. What's up, Lisa? What's up, Jane? Hey, everybody. So yeah, so we are going to do some coloring today because it doesn't hurt my brain. It has been a long week. It's only Tuesday. Black Friday is going to be bad for my wallet. I think Black Friday is bad for everyone's wallet. But you know what it is? It's the holiday season. And Santa Claus. Look, listen. I love Christmas just as much as the next person. I really do. But I feel that it's being a little bit... Christmas is... how do I say this? Christmas discriminates. It's a double standard for Christmas. I feel like why does Christmas make Thanksgiving the redheaded stepchild of holidays? That's what I have question wise for you guys today. Why is Christmas making Thanksgiving the redheaded stepchild of holidays? You don't see us celebrating Halloween in August and September, but Christmas, as soon as they take the Labor Day stuff down, as soon as it'll be a Halloween 12:01 and Christmas stuff has flooded the Walmarts and all the other stores. They're automatically got the Christmas music on. You hear Christmas music for the rest of the year. And I'm like, everything about this music makes me want to like create a mosh pit in the middle of Walmart because yeah. And then play drowning pools, let the body hit the floor. That's how I feel this should be because they just skipped right over Thanksgiving. Not that there's any Thanksgiving songs, but they just skip right over Thanksgiving like it's not even a holiday. Like, oh, hey, yeah, by the way, eat some food. But Christmas! And I'm like, dude, look, listen. Some of us enjoy Thanksgiving more than Christmas, okay? I'm not a big fan of Christmas. I don't mind Christmas. I ain't hating on Christmas. But look, listen. I need turkey in my life, okay? And there's only one time a year that I eat like a cornucopia of turkey, and that is going to be on Thanksgiving. So I don't appreciate Christmas coming and stomping all over my turkey because it wants to sing Michael Bublé's "It's Cold Outside." Okay, look, listen. You got a whole month. Each month should have their designated Halloween time. Like Halloween is October, and Thanksgiving should be all of November. And then Christmas can be like December 1st through the 31st. Like, don't make it like we'll be in July listening to Christmas in July. That's not fair because now December is creeping up the rest of the calendar. I don't appreciate it. What's up, Aletha? Hey. What's up, Ruby Q Crafts? I went ahead and did my swatching of these markers. So far, the only thing I noticed is that these markers don't have a black. And I'm like, oh, dude. They have gray, but they don't have black. So we're going to have to work around that. Michael Bublé. I don't, look, the Crafter. Hey, how you doing? I don't mind Michael Bublé. I like Baby It's Cold Outside is one of my favorite, like, songs. But look, listen. You making popcorn? Okay. Ryan's watching a movie in class. But I don't mind Michael Bublé, but I don't want to hear Michael Bublé when I'm trying to eat my Thanksgiving turkey, okay? Like, I don't want to hear him November 1st, okay? You sit your butt down until December 1st, and you let Thanksgiving have the silence and peace that it deserves, okay? I need to meditate before I eat and tear up everything in my house, okay? They should have, like, tights for women go on sale. Sweatpants should go on sale the month of November just to get ready for Thanksgiving. Also, why is it that it's now a few days before Thanksgiving? I'm going to put him on the spot here. It's a few days before Thanksgiving. My husband decides we should all start getting healthy. Look, listen, this is not the time to talk about health, okay? Whatever health problems I have, I will have on November 21st? No, 28th. After Thanksgiving. I don't want to get healthy right now. Don't talk to me about salads and carrots and celery stalks. I don't care about that. I care about fatty foods. Give me all the calories, all the sugar. Don't come at me talking about, well, you should really watch. I am watching what I eat. I'm watching it as I'm putting it on my plate and eating it. Look, this is a fat girl holiday and I'm a big girl at heart. So we about to do this. Like, I'm about to tear down in this house. You don't even understand. It gives me a reason to gorge myself on foods that I normally wouldn't eat as much of. So I'm going hard this year. No, if somebody brings Christmas cookies to my house right now, I would smack them out of their hand. You get the hell out of here with those Christmas cookies. It's bring me a cookie with a turkey on it, okay? Put a little turkey on it. Bring me the cookie. Don't be coming to my house talking about, oh, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Look, listen, I don't think Thanksgiving appreciates being grouped in with holidays. Like, it really doesn't appreciate it. So I'm going to need you to say Happy Thanksgiving first before you come at me with Merry Christmas. No, I don't want to hear that crap until December 1st. Yeah, I'm angry.
Most carrots are from Maggie.
Yeah, I know that she just ate a whole thing of ranch dressing. She got a whole bowl of fruit or vegetables over there. She was licking the ranch dressing out of the bowl.
Who No, you ate the carrots.
Oh, patty pie? Let's talk about patty pie. Look, listen. Mr. Coffee brought a patty pie in here. I don't know what he was thinking.
Yeah, what are you talking about? I get her carrots. I bring you patty pies.
Yeah.
The only thing I said was we should all get vitamins because we're all old and creaky. And
We're not all old and creaky. Some of us are older than others. And some of us, even though we're older, don't have as many problems as the younger ones. Just saying. Just gonna put that out there. Diet will be on hold till after New Year's, then I'll liquid diet and greens after that. See, I don't want any of that negativity in my life right now. Right now, I need all the positivity of the calories and sugar. Like, one of my friends on Facebook was talking about going on a diet, and I'm like, you do realize this is Thanksgiving weekend, right?
You want to show what I got, Maggie?
You do what?
You want to show what I got, Maggie?
No, because I don't want to move my phone.
Well, I'm going to put it under it. Maggie, sit.
Like, I understand, like, I have anemia. For those of you who don't know, I'm anemic, which means I have low iron, and that's actually what caused the stroke that I had back in March. Now, I'm supposed to be taking some sort of iron supplement, but I don't because it hurts my stomach, and I ain't want to have all those issues. So Mr. Coffee decides that he's gonna buy me some vitamins to help me stay healthy because he just can't fathom having to deal with that again. And I'm like, look, I'm not saying that was the best day of my life. I'm just saying, I don't want to be healthy right now. Like, can you talk to me about vitamins after the holidays? Like, this is the time to be thankful. Thankful that I'm going to eat all the food on my plate and then get another plate and eat it again. This is not the time to talk about vitamins and women's health. Like, my health will be just the same after the holidays as it is now. Like, I will talk to you about that after the holidays. I take liquid iron, as I could not handle. Yeah, I can't handle. Hold up, Aileen, where do you get the liquid iron? I have never heard of that before. I dislike iron tablets, but have to take. Yeah, see, I'm not taking no iron tablets. He gets my butt on that one. Do you have plans to cook? Well, if I don't cook, we ain't gonna eat. So, if Mr. Coffee cooks, unless we're having tamale pie or mashed potatoes, yeah, no, Mama's got to cook.
I'll do the turkey.
Yeah, Mr. Coffee will do the turkey, but I do pretty much everything else because no. Sap tone. Did you figure it out yet? Did I figure what out yet? What's up, Tammy? Give me all the foods. I need all the foods, all the deliciousness. I'm gonna have to ask you step away from my plate and let me eat this. Like, I will bite a dog over Thanksgiving food. You don't even understand. Like, the dogs, they usually get, like, unfortunately they get put away because I can't focus on them and my food because Killian is getting a little braver nowadays, where he will literally slide food right off your plate while you're not looking. And I don't want to have to fight a dog on Thanksgiving. Like, I don't want to be thankful that I beat the dog for my turkey drumstick. Like, that's not a thing. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to lock the dogs up because this is not the time for playing. I'm just hoping this year Maggie actually eats her food and doesn't wear it, because usually, I don't know why it is about the holidays that Maggie decides that that's the perfect time to wear food. But Maggie's the only child I've ever encountered that can somehow wear all of her food. She doesn't use silverware. She is always just like, you would think she was raised in a cave. I can't even say a barn. She was like raised in a cave or something. She always has to eat with her hands. And if we were down south, I probably wouldn't have a problem with it, because most foods that you make down south, you can eat with your hands. But we ain't down south, and I don't need to be having her up here looking like a little savage while she's trying to eat, and she has mashed potatoes in her hair and green beans, and then somehow Orion gets stuff in his hair. Like, it's a whole hot mess at my house, y'all. Y'all be thinking I'm like, oh, Miss Coffee, you're so funny. No, Miss Coffee is crazy. That's what's wrong with Miss Coffee. She's crazy. Yeah, they can stare all they want to. I will bite a dog's snout. Little didgeridoo action for you. If you're new to my channel or you're new to live, that is called a didgeridoo. Mr. Coffee plays it to, alert us that it's time for that disclaimer. Really? You good?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So welcome, 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 one and all, to the Afternoon Crafters Lounge. I am your host, Miss Crochet and Coffee. How you doing? With my co-host, who is also my husband. We call him Mr. Coffee. Say hi, Mr. Coffee.
Hi, Mr. Coffee.
Mr. Coffee says hi. In this live, you are going to hear noise in the background. You're going to hear my children, my dogs, my husband playing some game. I don't know what he's playing.
Control.
What?
Control.
Okay, apparently it's called Control. I will also be vaping. No, I don't want your opinion on it. I have my own, but thank you for having an opinion on it anyway. If at any time I say anything in this live that offends you or chaps your ass in any way, this is the part where we're going to have to split ways. And we're going to have to ask that the door don't hit you, where the good Lord split you. Can I get an amen? With that said, welcome everybody to the Afternoon Crafters Lounge. It's been a long time since I've done one of these in the afternoon, so you might hear a little bit more noise than you normally would on a Friday night. So, yes! Hope you're all doing well. Staying safe out here in these COVID-riddled streets. Jeez, y'all. Look, listen. This is the longest game of cooties I've ever encountered. And I can't find home base because I'm totally done with this. Like, anybody else just wants to be done? Asking for myself. What's up, Robin? Is Serena with you or is she at school? Because I know not everybody's kids get to stay home. Forget that. My kids ain't going nowhere. They sent that little threatening letter, and I called the school, and I'm like, look, listen, I don't care how bad my kids are doing. I'm not sending my kids to school. And they're like, oh, well, your kids are doing fine. I know they is, but even if they wasn't, I wouldn't be sending them to school. Like, what is wrong with y'all? Y'all know there's a whole virus out there? And we're one of the worst states. And I'm like, let me go to Walmart once and see everybody wearing a mask, and I might think about bringing my kids back to school. Until then, y'all can kiss the blackest part of my behind, because look here, I ain't sending my kids back to that school, no. Now take it. Homeschool sucks, but I'd rather deal with the sucky homeschool than to deal with a child with a virus. No, thank you. No. Not in this house. No, ma'am. No, ma'am, no ham, no turkey. Not happening.
I thought we were going to have turkey.
We will have turkey, dear.
Yeah.
Maddie, your schools went to online on Monday. Yeah, I can't do the whole, like, you know, I don't have anything like for those folks that are like, oh my God, you're dissing people whose kids have to. No, I'm not dissing people's kids who have to go back to school. That sucks. But for me personally, my monsters will not be attending regular school. No. And they're like, well, next year's registration, y'all can register all the kids you want. You won't be registering these kids. Tell you that right now. Show won't be doing it. They're like, well, you know, and the one lady was asking me, she's like, well, when do you plan on your kids coming back to school? When do y'all plan on wearing masks? I'm like, when I can drive past this school and not see teachers outside without masks on and a group talking to each other, then my kids can come back to school. Until then, no, thank you. Well, man, we wear masks in the building, but, you know, at some time you have to take a little bit of a break. I'm like, not when there's a bunch of kids standing around waiting for buses and stuff. No, thank you. Y'all can try to have sweet talk with somebody else. They ain't got no common sense, but you won't work on this one. Nope. Why y'all pushing for my kids to get back to school so fast anyway? You trying to give them the Rona? No, thank you. Brunel, all the information for everything that I have on this table is in the description box of the video. The coloring page comes from the Hannah Lynn website, and the markers come from Amazon. They are Art and Fly markers. They are the new Art and Fly markers, the 48 set, and then the skin tone set. My school switched to online. See, everybody's school is switching to online learning. Where did you get the cute rose laptop? Oh, that's nice, Maggie. That's wonderful that you spilled all that all over the floor. You might want to go help her with that. My laptop? This isn't a laptop. I know it looks like a laptop. So this isn't a laptop. This is actually my tablet. It's my tablet case. COVID-19 wasp are here. I don't know what that means, but it's scary. I have a thing for rose gold. So when I got my laptop case, I got a rose gold one. What kind of witchcraft is that? I have my tablet is in there. So my tablet's in there and it holds my pen. And then it has a keyboard with it that you can use with it. What's up, Cal? What's up, Kate? Hello, hello. What kind of witchcraft? It's not witchcraft. Here you go. Here's a witchcraft. Let me see if I can figure it out. Is it this one and this one? There you go. I don't know if you can see it. The keys light up and change color. So I usually have a rainbow colored keyboard. It's just a case that I found off Amazon. I like keeping my tablet in there because then whenever I answer comments, I don't have to type on the actual tablet itself. I can type on the keyboard. Hello from Pixie and Smurfy in the UK. Hello, Pixie and Smurfy. What's up, Paula? I'm with you on the kids staying home with the state of your hospitals. Sorry about my snow now turned into freezing rain. Well, luckily for us, we haven't had any snow this week. Knock on wood. We haven't had any snow this week. This week. Notice I said this week. What's up, Tammy? What's up, Connie from Wisconsin? Yeah, like I'm not the biggest fan of the kids going back to school right now, and I don't think they should have, especially here. I don't think the school should be open. And even right now, they're still having cases after case after case every week of a child coming down with the virus. And I'm like, y'all can't go a single week without at least 1 or 2 cases of the virus at the school, and you want me to send my kids back there? I don't care how much you miss them. I would miss them too if they weren't here for me to be missing anymore. So yeah, no thank you. But they're really pushing for the kids to get back to school here. And I'm like, yeah, y'all can threaten all y'all want to. My kids still ain't going. They will attend online school until there's no more cases of COVID at that school. It's bad enough that their little window friend has to quarantine for another week because she came in contact with she just came in contact with someone who had it at the school. And I'm like, yeah, no, y'all can't play with her for about 2 weeks, okay? We're going to all quarantine in the house. And at first I wasn't sure when she came in contact with said person. And then we were told the day that she was sent home, like last week, is when she came in contact. So I was like, oh, okay, so that day. So the rest of that week, I don't have to worry about me and my kids. So that's fine. That's just another reason why they won't be going back to school. I get my liquid iron from Walmart. Oh, okay, cool. I'll have to see if Mr. Coffee can look for it. Notice I said Mr. Coffee because I don't go to the store. That's not my jive. I can't. Well, I can, but I wouldn't advise it. I have a problem with spending money at Walmart. I went from, even online, I went from spending $95 to spending $180 some odd dollars at Walmart.com. Just buying random stuff that I don't need. And then when it comes in, I'm like, why did I order this? What's up, Stephanie? What's up, Carol? I had COVID and I'm still having problems with it, with the tiredness and breathing. And that's my big concern. And that was the big scare this week, was because I was fine up until live on Friday. And then after live, I started coughing. And I'm like, what the hell? Why am I coughing? Like, I already got like my little seasonal cold. I shouldn't be coughing. Well, then the coughing didn't stop. And then my asthma started acting up. And I'm like, okay, I can't breathe. Like, literally can't breathe. And so, like, me and my inhaler have been best friends. But we're cool now. We're cool now. Like, I don't have to worry about anything. But, you know, the moment you tell, like, an old-timey doctor like Pawpaw that, you know, you can't breathe and you're coughing, well, you got the COVID, you better go get checked out. Like, your leg can fall off right now in the current situation of the times. And someone would be like, oh, you sure you don't have COVID? Look, listen, not everything is COVID, okay? Is that the case? Then your dog has COVID. He does not have COVID. Killian, tell Daddy to leave you alone. 104. Retail therapy is good for you. What's up, Allison? I'm glad you feel better. You can't die on us. They don't have anyone to watch. I'm not gonna die on you. I got stuff to do tomorrow. I can't be out here dying in these streets. Like that's not pimp. Can't just be out here like, oh, pimp down, pimp out. Like I can't do it. I gotta be out here for my peeps. How many mods do I have in here? I need my coffee. I've never had breathing issues with COVID. A lot of people haven't. A lot of people haven't had problems with the breathing issues with COVID, but because I have really bad asthma, I would most certainly have problems with my breathing. So, Becky, tiny pufferfish. Ah. People with asthma get it worse. Exactly, which is why I stay my tail in the house, where I belong, in the house. In the house where nothing can bother me besides these kids, and I'm fine with it. If I need a break, I'll go walk the dogs. We're gonna color in some potatoes. Tell you right now, seeing this picture makes me miss my mama's cooking. And even if I was, you know, around my parents for the holidays, I still wouldn't go to their house right now. My parents are older, okay? Like, they're not that much older, but they're old enough that I don't want to risk the fact that, like, my husband still works, and I don't know who he's been around. I don't know who the people he's been around has been around. I wouldn't want to get them sick. That's my excuse. But then I'd still make an excuse to go get a plate at least. Because Thanksgiving's just not the same without my mom's cooking. Like, I'm telling you right now. Which is why I keep trying to get her to make me this recipe book for Christmas. I told her, I'm like, you don't got to spend a dime on me. You sit down and write me out a cookbook of all the recipes we had as a kid. And that will be my Christmas present. Y'all, I've been asking for this present for what, 2 years now? My mom is just now starting to make the book with my dad. But I can't have my dad do the book because if y'all didn't know, Pawpaw is an old-timey doctor. And Pawpaw would be sitting there writing me up prescriptions for food. Like, I don't need a prescription, Pawpaw, but thank y'all. If y'all don't know what that means Pawpaw got really bad handwriting. I can't do it. I can't read his handwriting. What's up, Diamond Paint with Anxiety? What's up, Mystical? What's up, A Woods? Seen a lot of folks I don't get to see on Friday nights. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Craft and Chat with Eli. Yes. I got my crafts to keep me sane. Exactly. I got a whole closet full of crafts in there to keep me sane. Which, speaking of that, thank you to everybody who watched the video for the arm knitting. Because for some reason, everybody was like super interested in that video. And I'm like, it's just a arm knitting video. Hold on, I'm trying to get something. There we go. So we got that. Now I need, where is it? There it is. What's up, everybody? Who has decided to use it? Use what? What am I using? Yeah, the arm knitting video, like, I'm sitting there going, don't they want to learn how to do the crochet hand method? I'm like, no, they asked for arm knitting. I'm going to do, so that's why I did the arm knitting video first. And I was going to do the crochet video this week, but my plans had changed and there's a lot going on this week. So the hand crochet, I'm going to try to attempt to do next week. Let's see. Was it this one? Yep, it was this one. All right. So before we get started any further into this while I'm coloring my turkey, if you guys didn't see, in my last Whip and Chat, there was a giveaway. Now, I purposely told you guys not to use the word giveaway in the video or in your comment, because then it would give away that I was doing a giveaway. I technically only had one person use the word contest. And yes, if you were that person that said, now let me get onto this contest entry, your comment was deleted for not following directions. That's just how this works. Anywho, so we are going to pick the winner right now. So I don't have to make a video because I'm lazy, y'all. Look, I got a lot going on this week. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and copy the link to this video. And it was Liar, Liar, Pants on Fire. Give me that. Our random contest picker. I am going to attempt to paste this in here. Paste. Nope. Hold on. I need the URL for it. Earl. Okay. Give me the URL for it. There it is. So we're going to grab the URL for it. We're going to attempt to grab the URL for it. We're going to save it in notes and then go get it. Oh my God. Y'all, look, Miss Coffee rides the struggle bus. These are things we know, okay? Look, I have a note in here that I need. Copy link. There we go. So we copied the link, and now we're going to put it in the random comment picker. We're going to refresh the page so you guys can see that I refreshed the page. We're going to put in the URL, filter duplicates. Oh, they actually added include replies. So, how do you win the contest? All you had to do, which for Southerners, this was like the funniest thing in the world. For everybody else, they were just like, okay, we got to use a word in a sentence. You had to use the word cattywampus in a sentence. And your prize is going to be the Minion diamond painting that Diamond Art Club came out with. You know, that massively big one. I will be sending you a copy of that image. So, let's see who the winner is, shall we? Good luck to you all. Get YouTube comments. 200 comments. 300 comments. 400 comments. 394 unique commenters. Now remember, the winner has had to use the word cattywampus in a sentence in their comment. So we're going to go ahead and start. Good luck to you all. Pam Putnam. My diamond painting drills seem to be cattywampus after my 4-year-old granddaughter played with them. She is the winner. So Pam Putman, I will be getting in contact with her and we'll get her kit sent out to her. So congratulations to Pam. I'm going to leave that just like that so that I can come back to it later. So thank you for everybody who entered into that contest. But I wanted to get that out of the way because I didn't want to have to make a whole nother video for it, y'all. And I have a very particular way that I do things. So I will be contacting Pam and I won't make an official announcement on the channel until I contact Pam and I've already got her stuff set up with Diamond Art Club to send that out to her. So yes, hope everybody is doing well. But you know, this is the season for giving and Miss Coffee wants to give as much as you guys have given to me. So that's why your guys are getting these random acts of kindness where I'm randomly doing giveaways. I just did a giveaway, I think last week in the group for a Diamond Art Club gift card and a canvas. And then you guys got the chance to win the Minion canvas. Don't worry, that will not be the last act of kindness, but I'm never going to tell you where I'm going to do a giveaway. Don't ask me to do giveaways because you will probably get like the nasty side of Miss Coffee because you don't ask people to do giveaways. That's kind of rude. But there will be more giveaways happening all throughout the rest of this year, so be looking out for them. They will either happen on my group. I never do giveaways on my Instagram, unfortunately, just because I don't know how to fadangle Instagram. So in my group with Rachel, which is Crafters Anonymous with Miss Crochet and Coffee and Rachel Ray, do keep in mind that if you don't see the picture of me and Rachel on the group, it is not our group. There is another group called Crafters Anonymous, and apparently she's been getting a lot of our people looking for our group. And I'm like, if you don't see our faces when you look or when you go to search for the group, then it's the wrong group. You will see the big bright pink banner with my face and Rachel's face on it. So if you're looking for the group, it's always linked in my description box of my videos. I think Rachel also has it linked in her description boxes as well. So it will either happen in my group, on my personal Facebook page, which is Miss Crochet and Coffee, which is what I usually reply to within the group, or it will happen here on the channel, which I don't do it on the channel very often, but I'm going to try to do better with that next year. But with the pandemic and everything, I don't like excluding my people overseas. So if I can't do a contest that's fair to everyone, I typically don't do them. What's up, Diamond Paint with Anxiety? Because men are gross and apparently it's hate speech. Crystal, what are you talking about? Hello, Pato. What's up, Nick and Tina? How we doing? So yeah, so just be looking out for the random acts of kindness. Like I said, I'm not going to tell you when. I'm not going to tell you where. This is just going to randomly happen. My iPad? What kind of computer do you? Oh yeah, that's my iPad. It's my laptop. It's my iPad case. See my iPad's in there. It's just a case I have my iPad in. Should I link the iPad case down below? Because you seem to really like this iPad case. I know I don't usually have stuff on the table with me, but I was reading the comments and I knew I was going to do the giveaway in the thing. So like. You love squares? All right, everybody. Moment of truth. Which do you prefer, round or square? Not everybody likes squares because squares can be very finicky. So I understand that. Like, squares can be very finicky in the fact that you try to get them to line up straight. And a lot of people don't understand that if you put down a patch of squares, they will essentially line themselves up. But some people get really frustrated when they try to do that and they're doing it in like, say, a sporadic section and all their drills are all over the place. And so then they get really upset and then they get discouraged from doing squares because sometimes they'll shift or move or they decide they're going to have their own life and pay rent and go off onto the rest of the canvas. They don't care where they're going. So there are a lot of people out there that don't like squares. And I understand why they don't like squares. Squares can also be kind of tedious a little bit because of the fact that you got to get them on there straight. But, you know, squares a shape. Just like rounds a shape. Squares a shape. Round. Becky says round. What Becky means is she loves squares, but right now she's going through a round fit. That's what Becky means, but you know, don't pay attention to Becky because Becky has a love-hate relationship with squares. Wasn't that giant lion you did with the weird lady, Becky? Wasn't that a square? I think what happened to Becky was Becky did Starry Night by Van Gogh. And that, I believe that's a square kit. Look, the confetti in that, disrespectful. Had all kinds of yo mama jokes. It was just disrespectful. So, like, Becky has been, like, sworn off squares for a little while now. But don't worry, she'll come back to the dark side. I don't know what my obsession is with people with red hair. But whenever I color images, I always want to give them red hair. And these markers, y'all, look, listen. I will do a formal video for the markers, but I've been dying to use them, and this gave me an excuse. So, again, if you're somebody who's like, you know, I can't watch Miss Coffee, she's not diamond painting. That's cool, I understand. But look, listen, Miss Coffee loves the adult color, too. But I did find some yarn, which, Rachel, I forgot to mention that to you. It came in the other day. I did find some yarn because a lot of people had asked about using that merino wool. Look, merino wool is the yarn herpes of yarn, okay? It sheds really bad. If you wash it, it gets the little beads of peel lint all over it. It's just not good yarn to use for that type of project unless you're making like a dog bed or something. Because the yarn can and does pull apart really easily. So if you put any amount of pressure on it, like if you're pulling it, it can tear. I hate using it. But I found some that is a little bit stronger than the last one that I had. So that is what I'm going to be doing the video with. And I need to order some more of it now that I'm thinking about it. So I'll order some more of it probably right after I get off live. Because I got to do laundry. I got to figure out dinner. I got to edit videos. There's so many videos. Sandra said, I'm redhead. I love redhead. Good night, Carol. Look, we're not going to say Happy New Year this year. We're all going to say Jumanji to get the hell out of this mess that we're in. Look, listen. If you know somebody who's not wearing a mask, you tell them, hey, put the mask on your face, okay? Look, I want to get out of this. New England did it. Or not, was it? No. New Zealand. New Zealand, Japan. Where's that guy from? Australia? No, he wasn't from Australia. All these countries doing it, wearing the mask. Oh, there's a guy on the roof over there. Jesus. All these other countries wearing masks and getting out of this COVID crisis, but then we're like the laughing stock because people here are like, I'm not wearing a mask. I can't breathe. Look, listen, I can't breathe on a daily basis. That doesn't mean I'm going to end my life. Put the mask on your face so we can get out of this now. There's always got to be some hard-headed ones, don't it? There's always got to be that one that's like, I'm not going to follow the crowd. Can you follow the crowd this time, please? Look, I don't like following the crowd either. It's why I don't do collaborations, because I don't like doing the same thing everybody else is doing. But in this case, I will do it so we can get out of this mess. Oh my God. If I see one more person at Walmart, look at, it's against my rights. I have the right to breathe too, which is why I have an inhaler for when I can't breathe. But I can still walk through the store with a mask on my face. And if your mask is that dummy thick that you can't breathe through it, then something wrong. Get yourself a new mask, sir. But look here, I need to get out of this mess. I'm tired of people being stuck in the house. Everybody's cranky and yelling at each other and all this hatred. It's the holiday season. It's about to be the most crunk holiday season ever because everybody getting cussed out in the holidays. Look, everybody's on edge. We've been cooped up in the house. It won't happen much longer if you put the mask on your face. I'm just saying. As Baby Yoda says, the mask over the nose it goes. U.S. healthcare workers need to start being the last line of defense instead of the first. Exactly. Like, come on now. I get so tired of these little wannabe hard people. I'm not wearing a mask. Okay, then when we go to the hospital and you get COVID, then I don't think you should be able to get help at the hospital either. I think you should be last. You know how when you go to the hospital and you're like, oh, my arm hurts really bad. I don't know what I did to it. And you see like 17 other people go back before you. I think that that's how it should be for these anti-maskers. Because look, listen, some of us are wearing masks and somehow we still end up getting sick. And then we have to go in and wait for people like them to cloud the hospital because, oh, it's not real. It's not. Okay, it's not real. You're dying from it right now. Like, it's literally happening to you right now. Like, you're living in the moment. Like, I couldn't believe it when I heard that people are still saying it's not real. I'm like, you know what else isn't real? Air. You can't see it. How do you know it's real? Yeah, exactly. So put the mask on. Like, I want to get out of this mess. I would like to take my children to a real park and not fear that everything they touch has COVID on it, okay? Like, can we please? If I have to spend a summer in this house and not have my daughter, look, listen, the hell hath no fury like Miss Coffee and she can't get her daughter, okay? Like, put the mask on. Take a tip from, if I have to get Maggie out here to say it to you guys, I will. Put the mask on your face. Because even Maggie wears a mask, even though she tries to eat it from the inside. Maggie even can wear a mask. So if my 8-year-old and my 9-year-old and my 14-year-old can wear a mask, you can wear a mask. Little Maggie will come out here. She'll do like she does with her grandparents. Did you take your medicine? My dad will call, hey, your nana ain't take her medicine. Nana, why didn't you take your medicine? I'm just going to have Maggie just randomly walk up to people at the store. Why don't you have your mask on? How are you gonna get angry at a person like Maggie asking you to wear a mask? Asking for myself. I'm just saying. If a little girl like Maggie came up to you, excuse me, can you put a mask on so I don't die while I get groceries? Thank you. Like, I don't think anybody would object to a tiny little Maggie.
If they do, they get throat punched.
Apparently, Mr. Coffee will throat punch you if you do. So, like, I think we'll be safe.
So either way, you won't be able to breathe.
Mr. Coffee's gonna take all the air out your lungs if you mess with his Maggie. What's up, Michelle? I love when these anti-maskers say they don't believe in COVID, but then be dying from because they contracted it. Like, yeah, there was a report the other day that a nurse from the hospital was saying they give them tablets to say goodbye to their loved ones when they know they're not going to make it. And she said they literally have people in there yelling at them about why are they doing this to them? This isn't real. And I'm like, I think that's about as real as it gets, buddy. I think you're in the realest part of it. Like, and there's always going to be those people that are like, oh, well, I can't get it. It'll never happen to me. And then it happens to them. They're like, I didn't think it could happen to me. Why? What makes you so flippin' special that it can't happen to you? Like, it can happen to any of us, which is why we ask that all of us wear a mask. We can't do it alone, but together we can do everything. So just remember that when you go out of your house, put the mask on your face. I'm over there now on my personal Instagram page, like fussing at people because they're like talking about not wearing masks. I'm like, you're part of the problem. Put the mask on. Be the first ones crying because they can't go get a haircut and stuff, but then mad because you got to wear a mask. I want to get out and get a haircut. Then put the mask on your face. Like, how hard is it? Oh my God, you're inconvenienced for like 30 seconds. Also, I've learned that I can wear my mask for about 45 minutes before I have to take it off, okay? So it actually helps me because then I know I have 45 minutes to go into Walmart, get whatever I'm going to get, and get out. Before my brain goes, okay, now you need regular air to breathe. Please get out of this store. And yes, your nose is part of where your mask should go, okay? Like, I see people with it on their chin. I see people with it on their head. People just have it hanging from their ears. And I'm like, look, listen, I love all people on earth. I don't discriminate. But I'm going to punch you straight in the esophagus if you don't put that mask on the right spot of your body. Bruh. It's a pain because I live in a state that is like a hot zone. Like, it don't get, like, Nelly couldn't get it any hotter in here, okay? It's hot in her. And these people literally walk around, no mask, no nothing. One lady I saw the other day at Walmart had on booty shorts. I'm like, look, tis not the season for booty shorts. One, you put that away. Two, how about from all the fabric you save from the clothes that you're not wearing, how about you put that on your face so that we can all live to see another day? I'm just asking for myself. Please, Jesus. But yeah, so the homeschooling is going good for the kids. Orion's in class now. I guess they're watching a movie. And then Maggie's done with class for today. They had school up until today, which, waking up at 8 o'clock in the morning for an hour's worth of class is totally worth it. Like, they could have just given them the week off, but no, that's not how they roll here. So they're just like, nah, bless you. We're going to go ahead and have them come to school. Bless you.
Thank you.
And I'm like, this is completely unnecessary. Like, I woke up this morning and I'm like, why? Why am I doing this? I'm like, this is how my brain works. I go, it's not going to be worth it for them to go to school. Yeah, Orion can watch a movie with his class. He'll probably want to do that, but that's not going to happen until 1 o'clock. So, do I sleep in and say, forget it? Or do I let them go to class? And I'm like, you know what? Because the one time I tell them, no, they don't have to go to school, something happened where they would have needed to be in school. Nope. Maggie's teacher literally was like, well, you guys are going to just work on the assignments you didn't finish this week, and that's going to be it for us today. And I'm like, literally, Maggie finished all her assignments yesterday. Matter of fact, these were the assignments from last week, and Maggie had already finished them. So technically, Maggie didn't have school yesterday or today. She showed her face for attendance sake, and then spent the rest of the day bothering me. Like, that's how that went. And I'm like, again, I'm not a teacher at all. At all. I suck at homeschooling my kids. I suck at teaching in general. I am aware of this, which is why I never opted to be a teacher, because I know I suck at it. That, and you can't tell other little kids to, to F off, because that's just not nice. Like, you can't just walk up to somebody's kid and be like, shut up, little kid. You might get fired. So, like, I can't be a teacher. We're all in this together. I'm bored to death. One more week of only 1 hour days of crafting. Oh my geez. You can get STEM with them kids though. Ask my 8th graders. What's STEM?
Science, technology, engineering, and math.
Oh, you would know, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
What's your favorite Thanksgiving movie? Thanksgiving movie? I don't know. Every time I think of Thanksgiving, I think of the Hallmark Channel. Look, listen, I gotta get off that channel. It's not good for your mental well-being. It really isn't. Thanksgiving. I don't think I have a favorite Thanksgiving video. Nothing besides like Charlie Brown's Thanksgiving. Like, I watched Charlie Brown's Thanksgiving up in like starting. I will find it online and I'll watch it starting October 1st and just keep watching it. Like, we watched it twice with Orion's class. This is actually one of the first times that I'm not in Orion's class with him watching whatever movie they're watching. Because we sit in his room and have popcorn and watch a movie. Like, how cool is that? Yeah, we can do that any day of the week by just turning on the TV, but who wants to do that? So, like, we just go in Orion's room and watch the tiny little laptop, me, him, and Maggie. Which I'm going to guess is where Maggie is, because she got super quiet. Josh was just arrived home in Unit 6 next year. Mama has... Oh, yay! That's awesome, Cal! Go love on your baby boy. I don't know how y'all do it. I can't imagine my kids not being in the house. Like, with Mina, that's different because she already lives outside of the house. But, like, Maggie and Orion... I can't picture Maggie and Orion as adults. I can't. I also feel bad for whatever guy decides he wants to try to date Maggie. Like, I'm just saying... Maggie spent half the day yesterday biting Orion in the butt because he wouldn't give her back her toys. So, like, I kind of feel bad for any guy that was like, oh, look, she looks beautiful. I want to try to date her. Good luck to you, sir. Good luck to you. You are a true MVP. If you can tame that wild thing, you are a true MVP. I'm telling you right now. Maggie is not for the weak at heart. Oh, I have an hour before my dentist appointment. Oh, no. Killian and Daisy are doing well. Killian is the skin is finally healing on his face. And he hasn't broken open any more places on his face. He's been off his antibiotics for the infection for 2 or 3 days now. And he hasn't had any issues so far. So far, so good on the home front with Killian. Daisy's just Daisy. She's just chilling. Daisy just chills out. She goes where the house takes her. Yesterday, the house took her in Maggie's room. Maggie goes, I was cuddling with Daisy because Daisy wanted to cuddle with me. Meanwhile, Daisy had the look on her face like, somebody please help. Save me. Save me. And she, like, Maggie calls her and she looks back at me like, Mommy, help me. And I'm like, I'm sorry, Daisy. I can't help you. And she's like, she comes out and she's like, come on, Daisy, let's go lay down. And Daisy's just like, please don't make me go back here. Now, Maggie doesn't terrorize Daisy, but she'll try to, like, play with Daisy with, like, the Barbies and stuff, and Daisy always knocks over the Barbies, which, of course, upsets Mina or Maggie, because she's just like, Daisy, stop knocking over my stuff, and then Daisy doesn't know any better. She just wants loving. Daisy doesn't care about nothing else. She just wants you to pet her all day. Maggie be holding her hostage. I've never seen any Charlie. Stephanie, why have you not seen Charlie Brown movies? Oh my gosh. Wait till Charlie Brown Christmas. That's my favorite one because of that little that little Christmas tree. You have to find them. They're not showing them on TV this year, which Mr. Coffee just found this out the other day, and he goes, why the hell not? I'm like, I don't know. They just decided not to show them on TV. But they have them on, like, I think it's like, what do you say?
Apple TV is streaming it for free.
Apple TV streaming it for free. I know they're on YouTube. You can watch them on YouTube. But, oh my God. Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, Charlie Brown Christmas, Charlie Brown Halloween, and The Great Pumpkin, like, hands down, like, I will never let go of those old school movies. Charlie Brown is on Apple Plus. You mean Disney Plus? Is it wrong of me to tell customers to pull their mask up and stay behind the plexiglass? No, because if I work, this is, again, y'all, look, I harp on this, and I don't think y'all hear me. This is the reason I can't work in customer service, okay? If I were working at this point in time, one, this is the worst time to be in the field of, I gotta figure out what color I want to make her shirt. This is the worst time to essentially be a retail worker because you have these people out here that have decided that they don't care what your sign says. They're not staying back 6 feet. They're not wearing a mask. And if they wear a mask, they're not going to wear it properly. And if people weren't already nasty enough during the holidays, having to do the holidays with the mask and everything, no, thank you. No. I would get fired day one. The first time a customer, I ain't got to wear no damn mask. Oh, really? Throat punch. Miss Tepper, you can't do that. The hell I can't. And I did it. So what? What you going to do about it? As you see me in the unemployment line. Damn. Miss Tepper, are you here again? Look, listen, I should just get a job here because at this point, I'm going to live at the unemployment office. I'm just telling you right now because y'all cannot have me around people in stores when there's still stupidity that runs rapid, okay? That is not a thing. I gotta remember which set I got these out of because I keep putting the wrong markers in the wrong box. Back to school. Talk to you later. Bye, Therese. Thanks so much for hanging out. I'm retail. I just yell 2 meters, please. People all damn day. Like, oh my God, I can't. It's like being a Walmart. The poor Walmart people. And like, I see all these people get nasty with these people when they go in the stores, like the people that work there. And it's like, they're doing their job and you're yelling at them for doing their job. Like, that is their job, is to make sure to remind everybody to make sure they have their mask on and that you're being safe. They're not doing it because they want to. Because believe me, nobody wants the job of having to tell a bunch of ignorant people that don't want to wear a mask, hey, I need you to wear a mask. Yeah, okay. So, like, retail, I worked retail one holiday season. Will never do it again. Where did I work at? I think it was at Boscov's. It's a place in Pennsylvania that I worked at. It was a clothing store. And I worked there one Christmas, and I was like, I'll never work retail over the holidays ever again. And I never did. I think I was like 17 or 18 at the time, and I was like, nope, can't do it. Which made it even better by the fact that I worked in the juniors department of Boscov's. And because I worked in the jewelry department, or not the jewelry department, that's Macy's. Because I worked at the jewelry or the juniors department, I used to do modeling whenever I was younger. And one of the ads I did was Levi jeans. And they had that picture hanging up in the juniors department where I worked. And so on my days that I would be working in the juniors department, I would literally go stand and act like a statue underneath the picture of myself. And people would walk up and be like, hey, look, it's the chick from the thing. And I'm like, it sure is. Hello. And they would scare the crap out of them. That was fun. That was fun. My bosses told me to stop numerous times because I was scaring all their people and they were getting mad at me. But look, listen, that was like the best time ever. Could you imagine seeing, like, you look up in the ceiling and they have those signs that hang down with the models wearing the jeans and stuff, and you look down and there's like a little, like, looks like a mannequin standing there of the same person, and you go up to it and it starts talking to you? Look, listen, that was the best. 4 weeks of my life. I told them, I'm like, either you're gonna have to put me in a different department or get rid of the sign. Which I didn't want them to get rid of the sign because then I made more money if they got this, if they had the sign up. But they chose to get rid of the sign, bastards. They got rid of the sign so nobody would recognize me, and I'm like, you could have just moved me departments. They're like, no, you do better in juniors. Toys R Us? No, thank you. I would be playing with every toy in the building. Look, there are certain places I refuse to work. Walmart? Nope, can't do it. I commend all those that work at Walmart. Miss Coffee? Can't do it. Why is that? You giving me a discount in a place where I already buy all of aisle 4? No, thank you. You don't want to do that. Like, at this point, just write my checks out to Walmart so I can go shopping whenever I get paid, because it's all going back in here anyways. That's always been my biggest problem with working retail, is that I spend the money that I make at the place that I'm working. And I'm like, well, at this point, just write my checks out to you. Shoot. Just like, could you imagine working for a place like Diamond Art Club or Craftably or Mystical Diamond Art or Treasure Studios Art? Could you imagine working there? That's what it's like for me working anywhere in retail. Oh, what's that? You got a sale going on. Just write my next check out to yourself. That's fine. We're just going to take all of this. Thank you. What's up, Phyllis? Speaking of pickup, where are my mods at? Where my mods at? Yeah. Where my mods at? Yeah. I need at least 2 mods. You're a bitch. There's 1. There's 2. Okay. So, random giveaway time. Wah, 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 wah. All right. So, this is how this is going to work. As you guys know, Diamond Art Club has a big weekend coming up, okay? And I don't usually go live on the weekdays because, 1, it's the weekdays, my kids have school. 2, because I go live Friday nights. And I'll be doing 3 lives this week. This one, tomorrow with my VIP Patreons, and then again on Friday. I will be live on Friday again. So, instead of doing a contest in the comment section, we're just going to do a little quick contest here. This contest is going to be sponsored by Diamond Art Club. And the winner of this contest will get, let me check to make sure I say the right thing because I don't want to tell y'all the wrong thing. The winner of the contest will get 5,000 points on their Diamond Art Club thingamabob. So like, you know how you enter, you get points for every purchase? You're going to get 5,000 points on your Diamond Art Club thing, which will get you a lot. Okay? So, we're going to have Mr. Coffee write a number for us on one of these cute little Post-it notes that I'm pretty sure I got from the Uncrafty Crafter. So, you got a pen over here?
Yeah.
Write a note. 1 through 275. We're going to have Mr. Coffee write a number. And we're going to put it in this little box right here. I like using Mr. Coffee for giveaways. Fold it up real good, Mr. Coffee. Now, in the comment section.
In the box?
Yeah, put it in the box. Meow. Okay. In the comment section, not the comment section, I'm sorry. In the live chat. I'm going to type the words go. And you guys are going to just, flood chat with numbers. The person to get closest to without going over, or the person that gets the exact number first wins the 5,000 points. You will need to contact me after the live so I can set that up with you in Diamond Art Club. Now, I'm going to type go into comments. Make sure you're in live chat. Make sure you refresh your screen if you need to. But you have to be in live chat or the chat's not going to come in the correct order for you. So, I'm going to have my mods help me out with that. What's up, Elizabeth? What's up, Melissa B. Craft? Melissa B. Craft's over there with all them pots and pans. So when I type go is when you're going to start putting all the numbers in. I'm going to go for about 30 seconds. After that, no, 15 seconds. I'm going to give it 15 seconds. After the 15 seconds, I'm going to type stop. No numbers after the word stop will be counted. No numbers before the words go will be counted. We all good in the hood? Are we ready? Hey, Alexa, put a timer on for 15 seconds.
15 seconds, starting now.
Go. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, go, go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. I already put to stop in the comment thing, y'all. All right. All right. So I'm going to give my mods a second to go through and do all that unhiding because there's a lot of hiding numbers. And while they're doing that, we're going to pull out Mr. Coffee's number on this adorable little kitty cat post-it note. Meow. Meow. The number was 193. Number 193. You have to be closest to it without going over, or get the exact number. 193 is our winning number.
What if it was EBI?
What's EBI? That's not numbers.
Upside down.
Upside. Shut up.
Meow.
What? Really? Yeah, I was looking at Nicole. She had 189. Crazy Cat Lady at 190. Thought it was Simon's cat. What? Let me go back up here and see what they're talking about. I think Crazy Cat Lady took it at 190. Have a nice evening, Helen.
That's fitting.
Meow. Meow. Mods, are we in agreement that Crazy Cat Lady got it without going over? Because I'm seeing that as well. I'm seeing 190 being the highest. Gotta go move cows, yay. Sorry, Patience. Crazy Cat Lady, you are the proud owner of 5,000 new points. Crazy Cat Lady, can you type your real name in chat? And then I need you to message me because I want to make sure the right person is messaging me, because don't think people won't scam me out of points, okay? That and your name is going to have to match with Diamond Art Club records if you've purchased from them before. I don't know what my neighbors are doing, y'all. Yes, it has to be before or after I said go, but before I said stop. Anything after that is disqualified. So congrats to Crazy Cat Lady. If you can message me on Instagram. You can email me. All my information is down in the description box below if you need to get in contact with me to let me know what your name is so I can get you hooked up with your 5,000 points. And someone just got a Diamond Art Club. Yay! Jenny Rosendale. Okay. Let me write that down before I forget. No, come back. her comment went away. All right. So get in contact with me, Jenny, and I will make sure you get your prize. Thank you all so much. I appreciate it. Mina. Who said Mina? I know Mina Chicken Dinner ain't in here. Mina, you in here? Hi, Gamer Aaron. You finished up classes? What's up, Mina Chicken Dinner? Yo, look, listen. I love my daughter to death. Y'all know I do, right? Y'all know I love my daughter. But y'all know my daughter tried to give me a heart attack this week. Let me explain. She knows where I'm going with this. So, Mina, I'm trying to figure out what to get Mina for Christmas. And of course, what do you do when you want to know what your kids want for Christmas? You ask them, right? Mina's 14. She's old enough that she can tell me what she wants for Christmas. Y'all, look, listen. You know how most kids want, like, you know, some kind of electronic. Like, she has a phone. I don't know. Mina, do you have a tablet? I don't think she has a tablet. So I'm like, Mina, you know, do you know what you want for Christmas? No. Mina's spoiled too. So don't get it wrong. Mina has like 7 different Christmases every year. So between that and then like her birthday and all the other holidays that people get her gifts, she's spoiled. So she pretty much has everything she could possibly want. But when it comes time for Christmas, I'm like, well, what do you want for Christmas? I don't know. She ain't getting no car. So I'm like, you know, what is it that I can do that I can get her for Christmas? Purple rain. Purple rain. So why does my daughter go on Etsy and show me, okay? She shows me a pair of Nikes. And I'm like, oh, a bus card to go to work. Must be. I'm like, oh, well, they're a pair of Nikes. Look, y'all, they were bedazzled Nikes. They had like diamonds or something on them. Okay, now take it again. Mina is 14. These shoes cost $430. I think it was like $35. Look, listen. I think out of the 5 pairs of shoes I own, none of them even total that price. I'm like,
So that's actually more expensive than the pair of boots you want, which is about like half a cow worth of leather plus Gore-Tex and insulation.
I'm an adult. Even if you don't get them for me, I can get them for myself. I have a job. Mina ain't got no job. And she's 14. And they won't last long. The shoes that she had over the summer here, I saw in a trash bag at her house. No, I'm not buying you a pair of $200 and some odd shoes. No, ma'am, no ham, no turkey. I will get you a picture of the shoes. I ain't buying them shoes. Look, listen, I love my daughter to death. I really do. I bought her a crazy bag for Christmas last year that had her name on it. It was like a cheerleading bag or something. I don't know. Oh, yeah, it was a cheerleading bag. It was an infinity bag. Bought her the bag. Got her. I don't even know what else I got her. But $200 and some odd shoes for something she's going to wear for what, 6 months? And then she'll get bored with them? Look, listen. I better get a picture of these feet every day. I better get like custody arrangements with these feet. Like I better have some kind of insurance on these shoes. There better come like financial assistance with these shoes. Like I require a lot if it's going to be those shoes. Custom canvas of those shoes. Exactly. I want partial custody. I want to be paid alimony. I want all the things that come with life for those shoes. Okay. No. Why? And then you ask Maggie what she wants. She wants squishies. And I'm like, all right, cool. Orion's still obsessed with wanting a calculator for some reason. I don't know why this kid wants a calculator. And then if you go try to look at the calculator, he hides it from you so you can't see it like it's his own little secret thing. And I'm like, dude, it's a calculator. It's not that serious. I don't want you touching my calculator. Like he literally said he didn't want me touching it. I'm like, I bought it. He goes, no, you didn't. Papa and Nana bought this calculator and I don't want you touching it. You don't even like math. Look, listen, you don't got to like math to love a calculator, okay? It does the math for me. Why wouldn't I like it? For that much, for the cost of those shoes, I will go straight over to T-Maw's house. I'll get some rhinestones and some glow in the dark. I'll even bedazzle her name in it and glow in the dark for the shoes. I can make those shoes my goddamn old self. $200 some odd dollars? No, give me $20 and I'll get all the supplies you need and I'll do it myself. Okay, I'll even do a tutorial video on how to bedazzle your shoes with rhinestones and glow in the dark diamonds. Like seriously, that's content right there.
Can you do like cheap bedazzling?
If everyone saw the shoes, Mina, send me the link to the shoes again so that I can show them these shoes you're talking about. Because I'm going to show y'all these shoes that she talking about, okay? Y'all tell me that I can't just make this myself. Now, y'all know Miss Coffee, okay? Y'all know Miss Coffee. Y'all know me very well.
I know what happens when you show the people stuff.
Ain't nobody getting these dang shoes $200 some odd dollars.
I thought you said they're $400.
No, they're $200.
Oh, so the same price as my fender flares.
Shut up, Jordan.
Fender flares are like shoes for a truck.
Fender flares are like shoes for your truck.
Well, maybe they'd be like tires. Those are like ankle bracelets.
They're not ankle bracelets.
For your truck.
For your truck. See, did she send me the link? Yeah, she did. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all these shoes, okay? Tell me this isn't something that I can make myself, okay? Here are the shoes. I ain't gonna lie, they hella cute. But look, listen. She's 14. Do you know how quick those rhinestones would fall off there? But if I did it, they wouldn't fall off. I can make these myself. You best not wear them out of the house. Look, she'd wear them out of the house. She walks home from school whenever they were going to in-person school. Like, I can literally make these myself. I can buy these shoes that actually say Nike and not whatever that is. And then I can make them myself. Minute I fell and bumped her head. I'm like, look, listen, you about to get some homemade bedazzled shoes. Then I laughed because I sent Mina that Starbucks cup that I showed. And everybody was like, well, how much is the Starbucks cup going to be? Unfortunately, I can't put the Starbucks cup on Etsy because of copyright, I guess. So I can't sell the Starbucks cups on my Etsy. But everybody was asking about her cup. I sent it to her. She got it yesterday. And I made some stuff for her friends. And she's like, hey, Mom, I got the cup. I'm like, oh, yay. And she goes, but is the other stuff coming later? Because I don't see it. And then a few minutes later, oh, that's in the cup. I'm like, yeah, it's in the cup, Mina. I got you. I'm not going to send it separately if I can just send it in the same package. What's up, Orion? Are you done?
No, I just wanted to see if I can say hi to people.
You can say hi to the peoples. Mina, I'm telling you right now, I will make them myself. I will buy you any pair of Nikes and make them myself.
Hi.
Look, Mina's in there.
Hi, Nana. I tried to say hi to her, but she didn't respond.
Oh, because everybody's saying hi to you now.
Oh.
You're good with me buying some? Okay, you find a pair of Nikes, and I'm going to do a video showing everybody how to bedazzle Nikes. I'm going to contact Tmall and see how much I can get for a big bag of rhinestones. And I'm going to make a video out of making your rhinestone shoes. We got a deal?
Wait, I can't.
Deal. All right, bet.
Hi, people.
Orion says hi. Hi, Nerdy and Crafty. How you doing? So there you go, guys. Look out for the shoe video where I'm going to bedazzle a pair of shoes for Mina. Then I'm going to make her wait till Christmas to get them. This coffee will customize the shoes with them diamond. I sure will. I'm going to get some E6000. And I'm going to bedazzle the crap out of them shoes. Look, listen. She underestimates the craftiness of her mother. Don't worry. She'll get older like I did and realize how fun crafting is. Right now, it's not gangsta. But when she gets older, she'll understand. when most kids or when most young adults my age were out in the clubs drinking, I was at home crocheting. Okay, that's how I lived in my streets. So she underestimates the craftiness of her mother. Christmas Day video can't be Christmas. Well, it might be able to be Christmas Day. I have to ask Pippa because I'm doing something with Pippa for Christmas.
Peppa?
No, not Peppa. Pippa.
Peppa?
Pippa.
Oh, can I say hi to Peppa?
You can say hi to Nana 7.
Who's Nana 7?
Nana 7 Craft. She lives in Alabama like Pawpaw.
Is it... Do Banana 7 live with him?
Does Banana 7 live with... Who's Banana... No, this is just regular Nana of 7 Crafts.
No. Hi, Banana 7.
She calls Nana Banana, so that's why she's calling you Banana of 7. Because I told y'all, if y'all don't want them to call you a name, don't answer to it. My mom, she hard of hearing because deafness runs in her family or something, and she made the mistake of answering to Banana, so now my kids call her Banana. What's up, Artistic Perspective?
It says hi, Maggie.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Maggie. Are you making a dinner?
Am I making a dinner?
Yeah.
Banana 7. Yep, that's Maggie for you.
Hi, Maggie.
Did you finish your HMH? Where do you see a unicorn? Up there. Miss Coffee and Mods by Thank you so much, Sunny Belly. Thank you so much for stopping by. I have an aunt I call Auntie Carrot. Her name is Karen. Oh. You can call me Banana 7. How was school today, Maggie?
Good.
It was good because she didn't have to stay in there long. That's why it was good.
Ow. My forehead hurts.
Your forehead hurts? You're tired. Then go lay down.
I can't go to sleep without my unicorn video.
You can't go to sleep without your... Well, go get... Where's your unicorn? Somebody got her a gift. It was... I don't know what she called herself on YouTube anymore. But Catherine, her name is Catherine. She got Maggie a unicorn that you heat up in the microwave. And when you heat it up, it releases the scent of lavender. And she uses that to go to sleep. It actually works, surprisingly. So if you have a child that has trouble sleeping, try looking on Amazon for these. I don't know what it's called. Google it. But it's a little stuffed animal that you literally put in the microwave it for like 15 to 20 seconds, and it warms it up, and it smells like lavender. Oh, thank you, Sunshine. That's a long time to go. Online for what? What's Mina got going on now?
Popcorn.
Yeah, it's popcorn. You're about to go to sleep.
I'm watching coffee. Two.
Good night, Bridgetta. Yeah, Mina doesn't like going to online classes. I love it for the little ones, but Mina does not like it for online classes.
It don't take too long.
It doesn't take as long as regular school, right, Maggie?
Yes, this way.
They got mad because they have on Wednesdays for public school, like when they actually go to school, they only have half days. And Maggie and Ryan got mad because why do they only have half days? And I'm like, dude, half the time you're done with school by noon. They have to sit in there until 3 o'clock every day. And then even their half day, they get out at 1 o'clock instead of 3. That's not really a half a day. I'm like, y'all still get out earlier than them. Oh. I'm like, yeah, so what are you fussing for? Yeah, where did the top go to my marker?
Mommy,
Ma'am,
this unicorn is not warm enough.
he's not warm enough.
Now let's check.
Arriba! Sneaking at work. Could not miss this. Hey, Miss Coffee. Hey! There's Orion dabbing and coughing into his arm.
Can I show them my unicorn?
You can show them your unicorn.
Okay. Hope Daddy don't make an angry face at me.
Why is Daddy making angry faces at you?
I know.
I don't know. You know one thing I forgot to tell you to get?
What?
Dog food.
I'm wondering.
I'm a little unicorn.
So this is Maggie's little warm unicorn that she uses. Hold on, let me see if I can get Warmies. It's literally called Warmies. Warmies. Oh, thank you, Naris.
Wait, is that a unicorn?
That's not a unicorn. Where do you see a unicorn? There's no. That is a unicorn, isn't it? She saw the unicorn. I'm like, oh, where's the unicorn? They're called Warmies. You stick them in the microwave and they release a scent. I guess they all have different scents. But she got that back when, if you guys have been on my channel for a while, there was a live I did like 9 months ago where Maggie was having a night terror in the middle of my live. So all you heard was her screaming. And after that live, Catherine bought her that unicorn and she's been sleeping with it and had no problems ever since. Now, the night terrors came from, we were switching her medication around. So that's where the night terrors came from. But after that, she hasn't had any trouble sleeping because she sleeps with her little unicorn. Oh, everybody's giving you, oh, there's Miss Becky. She's giving you unicorns. And Miss Allie's giving you unicorns. What's up, Sylvia? How you doing, girl?
Miss Becky.
And Mystical giving you, Gamer Aaron. Look, everybody's giving you a unicorn.
Mr. Unicorn's proud.
It's a unicorn crowd?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Unicorn. Oh, there you are,
Mr. Unicorn.
Nay.
But yeah, surprisingly, this week wasn't bad for school. I just wish they hadn't had school at all. Because it's like literally there was no point to that. Like, I got up early for nothing. But that's okay, because Mr. Coffee goes back to work tomorrow. And then the holidays Thursday. After Friday, I should be back to my normal being able to breathe self. And like I said, I will do a formal video on these markers. I will also get to the crochet hand video. Because I'm thinking that that's the type of blankets. Because that's the type of blankets that they show whenever they say about the giant blankets. That's the type of technique that they use. It's a crochet technique that you do with your hands instead of the crochet hook. So I'm going to show how to do that method as well. Because I'm noticing that a lot more people are starting to watch the crochet videos. Because it's getting colder outside, so now everybody wants to learn how to make crochet stuff. Because it's too hot to be making crochet stuff in the summertime. Like, I imagine if you're a crocheter and living somewhere like Arizona or Nevada that gets really hot during the summer, the last thing you're thinking about is yarn, okay? Like, look, listen. What's up, Rhonda? Yes, the holidays are going to be chaotic, and I'm okay with it. But it's not going to be too chaotic because I don't have family to go visit or anything. Like, none of my family lives anywhere near me. So I don't have to worry about the chaos of not going to see family and people getting angry over this and that. So essentially for the holidays, it's just me, the kids, and Mr. Coffee and the dogs. I'm okay with it because we're starting to learn how to make our own little traditions and learning that we don't have to do what our parents did. We can do whatever we want. So it's kind of nice. What's up, Maggie?
Did you give the dogs a bone?
No, you give them a bone.
Oh, okay. Come on. Oh.
What? Honestly, I had to schedule my Zoom calls after all my brothers, sisters. Oh, jeez. It's hot in Melbourne, 29 today. Yeah, see, I can't imagine, like, living in a climate that's really warm all the time and then talking about, let's crochet. No, look, listen, it's too hot for all that crap. We're not doing that today. No, no. Did y'all not hear me tell that girl no, she couldn't have popcorn? Or did I say that in my head? You ever have that problem where you think you said something to your kids, but you didn't really said it? You just said it in your head, and you thought you told them. And you're like, why don't you listen to me when I tell you stuff? And they're like, you didn't tell me that. Oh, was I just thinking it that hard? Like,
Go.
wait, what just happened?
No, she's sitting right in the middle of her big
Oh.
old 8-foot tall head.
Who, Daisy?
Yes.
Daisy says she didn't choose the big ear life. The big ear life chose her.
Using her whole head.
Daddy, move her butt.
What's What's up, Zoe? Oh, I did tell her? Okay. Because apparently that conversation went in one ear out the other, because she's still sitting over here with popcorn right now. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure I said it out loud that she couldn't have popcorn.
You did.
Well, you might as well eat it now, because you ain't wasting my food.
Oh, no. We can put it in a bowl and we can eat it.
I don't want popcorn.
Oh, okay. I do.
I want Voodoo chips.
Okay.
If you don't know what Voodoo chips are, they're like kettle corn chips that are barbecue and salt and vinegar. Like that's how I would describe them. What's up, Cindy Lee? How's it going? Oh my God, Amy, yes. Voodoo chips are amazing. My mother-in-law introduced them to me a few years ago. Haven't turned back since. 236. There it is.
New Orleans style chips. Apparently I saw them up here.
New Orleans has some good chips because they are delicious. You weren't even supposed to have the popcorn, Tootsie.
Yeah, we're not.
You say you had.
I don't know what's wrong with the people in this house, y'all. Look, this is gonna be my holiday on Thursday, and I'm just hoping that Mr. Coffee has off work because yeah, it's gonna be a lonely day on Thanksgiving if my husband's not home. Like, what's that, guys? You don't want me to make Thanksgiving dinner until when your dad's home? All right. Like, I don't want to be the only fat person in the house eating food all day, okay? I need somebody to be my partner in crime. And it ain't going to be Maggie because Maggie's too health conscious and she get on my nerves with all that. You should eat more salads, Mommy. Your tummy's getting big. Look, listen, I'll eat whatever the hell I want. This is not the time for judgment. Is the DMC number of DP colors the same? What? Do you mean across the board are the DMC numbers the same? No. Some companies use different dye lots. So some companies might have a darker 741 than Diamond Art Club would. They're the same across the company, but not across the, like, different, like, switching. Like, if you get a kit from Everyday E-Deals, your lot numbers might be a little off versus a kit from, say, like Craftably or TSA or something like that. They're, for some reason, the cheaper China companies, their dye lots are a little bit off than the regular companies.
Oh, I thought it was like standardized.
No. Some companies use darker dye lots. Ali says, I'm Italian, I need to eat. I'm not Italian, but I still need to eat. I'm just Southern and like food. That is my excuse, and I'm sticking to it.
What are you, hungry? Oh, you're from Hungary? No, I'm just hungry.
I'm just here for a plate of food, please.
I'm not from Hungary. I'm just hungry.
Southern Italian. Southern Italian, that's even worse because that's pasta and all the deep fried foods. Jesus. No, don't let me get hangry. It is not a sight that anybody should see. When I'm hangry, the world implodes on itself.
Rawr.
Yeah, the raw monster.
I don't like rawr.
They got this gravy dish over here. Look, Hannah Lynn making me hungry with this image. Now, Hannah Lynn has a Patreon, and I'm part of her Patreon, and this was one of our images for the month. And then she announced that she made it free on her website. So if you go to hannahlynn.com and scroll down, this should be the first picture you see. And you can click the link, and it'll take you to the download, which I already did that work for you. So if you click the link in the description box of this live, you will see this photo or that you can color for yourself. And feel free to post the pictures in the group because Hannah Lynn is in the group and I'm sure she loves seeing her images all over the place. I asked Hannah Lynn for art advice a few weeks ago. Actually, no, it's a couple months ago now. I asked her for art advice and she goes, get good at drawing one particular thing and keep drawing it. And I'm like, well, how's that going to work? She goes, just keep drawing it. You'll see you'll get better over time. And I'm like, okay, I don't think this is going to work. I can now draw eyes because of Hannah Lynn. So thank you, Hannah Lynn. I owe Hannah Lynn my retinas. Maggie, what kind of noise are you making over there?
I'm watching live.
Oh.
A noisy kind.
It's not yours, it's someone else.
Oh, she's watching a live. That's not mine. It's somebody else.
It's playing Minecraft.
Oh, they're playing Minecraft. Buy a different way. Thank you so much for hanging out. What's up, Cindy Lee Miles? I gotta figure out what color to make her apron. Oh, forgot the stem on this one flower here. We're gonna do a purple apron, not super purple. 85 and 86. Is that what I'm looking at right now? Apparently that's what I'm looking at right now. It's going to be a very colorful Thanksgiving spread here. Now, this is one of the images that has a whole lot going on. She also has simplified images. I don't think she has the simplified version of this one. But when she does images for her Patreon, she does a simplified image, which doesn't have a lot of the background, which don't get rid of Granny and Little Girl, but get rid of all the stuff on the knick-knack shelf up there. Oh, thank you, Allie. I just really wanted to play with these markers because when I saw Art and Fly was coming out with new markers, I was like, oh, snap, I'm all about that. I've been asking Arteza to come out with brush tip markers for the longest time. Like, since I've been one of their affiliates, I've been asking for them to come out with brush tip markers. They said maybe sometime in the future, and I'm like, look, listen, I live for the present, so I'm going to need y'all to get on this. I'm going to need some brush tip markers from Arteza. I have Copic, I have Art and Fly, I don't know what that brand was that Pippa got me last year. I have my Chameleons, which are essentially brush tip, but I can't get down with the nib tips too much anymore. Like, once you go brush tip, you never go back. I'm just saying.
You got some carpoo?
Some Carpoo. No, my Carpoos are even nib tip. It's Parkoo. He just like saying Parkoo. Yeah, I got the Ohuhus. I got the Ohuhu skin tones, which it made a lot of people mad because they came out with the first set of skin tones, and then like maybe a month or so later, they came out with a second set, a bigger set, which included some of the ones from the first set that they released. They had so many people mad. I like my Ohuhus. They're really good. They are very good compared to Copic. Like, them and Copic are almost the same. Like, they're the budget-friendly version of Copics. But I don't know if they're refillable though. I've never seen anything on their website about their markers being refillable, and that's a big thing for me. And so when they came out with this booster pack and it says that it's refillable and they have it on their site, I'm like, look, listen, I'm here for it, okay? Because anytime I can refill a marker, yes, and it's brush tip, yes. And they do have some of the skin tone colors in the 48 set, but not all of them. So I like the fact that I have extra backups, you know, for maybe 2 or 3 of them. And then the rest of them are exclusive to that particular box set of markers. You have brush tips from Arteza. You have the water brush pens from Arteza. Or do you have the Twi markers? Yeah, and see, that's the thing about Ohuhus. Like, they make amazing, their marker sketchbooks. If you're someone who likes to draw, I would highly, highly recommend their marker sketchbooks. I use that one and my Arteza sketchbook, but my Ohuhu one is my absolute favorite because the pages are thicker. and I can draw in color on the same page without essentially messing up too much of the back of the page. So like I highly recommend a Huhu sketchbook, but their markers, they need to make them refillable. Like they need to be able to make them refillable. Yeah, they have the watercolor ones. I don't like the watercolor ones. I can't get down with that. Like Color It got a hold of me yesterday and asked me if I would do like a water brush color thing, and I'm like, I appreciate you guys reaching out. I really do. But I can't get down with water brush tips. I can't do it. I'm sorry. Like, I'll show the coloring books if you want, but I can't do the water brush tips. I can't do it. It's just not my jam. I like my brush tips better than the water brush pens. Like, I can't do the water brush. Neon colors under black light. I am colorblind, so no, I don't think I have. What's up, Sam? You're opposite Ruby Q. Yeah, Ruby Q, you like painting. I don't like painting. Like, if there was a medium that I would get rid of, it'd be painting. I can't.
Outlaw painting.
You ain't gonna outlaw it, because there are people out there that like it. It's just not for me. It's just not my jam. Ruby Q, were you watching Mira Byler when you did that setup for the 3 pictures that you did? I saw it on Instagram. Y'all, also, look, listen, I'm about to put Ruby Q on the spot. Ruby Q messages me last night, right? I'm sitting over here minding my own crafty business, and here she comes with her nasty tail. She comes showing me a picture, and she goes, I got these new pens. So she unboxed some new pens from a new diamond or new pen company today. Well, speaking of that, I got to do that too. She unboxed pens from a new pen company. But the one pen she unboxed, look, listen, it was, let me just preface this with this. It was late at night. I was half sleep tired, and she just whips out this giant ball of look like glass with like pink and purple swirlies in it. And I'm like, is that a butt plug? What is that? Like, what is that? And she's like, it's a diamond painting pen for arthritis. What? Look, I don't have arthritis, okay? So I don't know the arthritis life. But the way the pen is made, okay, if your hand got stuck around that pen and you got it all right away from your hand, look, listen, it looks like you're asking for balls to be placed in your hand. It looks like you're waiting for F's to be given so that you can give it to somebody. Like, I feel like this pen was just like, I feel like it's a weapon for diamond painters. Like if they made like a long version of that where the top of it like that, and then somebody broke into your house and you beat them to death with it. It could be a mallet. It could be like a meat tenderizer. Apparently a butt plug. Like it was late when I saw it, and I blurted out the first thing that came to my mind when I saw it. And I'm like, why is she showing me her personals? Like, I don't need to see your personals, girl. You keep that to yourself. I've had enough packages show up randomly at jobs and places that I don't need to be seeing your personals. And she's like, it's a pen, silly. Oh, I'm the silly one? You're the one that got a ball of glass that looks like a fairy turd. Like, okay then. All right, cool. It's a cute pen. Like, I watched the video today. It is a cute pen. But it looks like a fairy took a dump in the woods and, like, lined it with a little bit of glitter and purple stuff and pink stuff. I'm just saying, it was a cute pen. I will definitely check out, because I think it's Jenna Jammies. I think she's in here, actually. But, like, hold up. Ruby Q, where that lady? What's the lady's shop name? Put the lady's shop name in the chat. There you go. Thank you. Put the lady's shop thing. Because I thought she was in here earlier, but I don't know if she's in here now. But I'm just saying, like, it looked like something highly inappropriate or something you would bludgeon someone to death. Like, you could beat a small woodland creature with this pen. And I was like, I don't have arthritis, and I can see how that might be helpful, but I feel like in my case, I would have to call 911 because I'd have it stuck to my hand or something because my hand won't release from, like, the arthritis. Because I remember my dad's hand getting stuck once. And I was like, what's wrong with your hand? And he's like, my arthritis is acting up. I'm like, what the hell does that mean? Now, I didn't know what that meant. And then I finally figured out what that meant. And I was like, oh, okay. And I hear it a lot with diamond painters. They say about having arthritis in their hands. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, no wonder y'all like the bigger pens because, yeah, it's wider. But that that was dummy thick. That was thick with 5 C's, okay? Like, that was thick, okay? Like, oh my God. My mom's thumb used to jump up and out of place just randomly. Like, yeah, like my dad's hand would get stuck in like a claw form. And my dad used to do this thing where he would come up and put his hand on your face and he would do like that claw thing. He's like, what is this? And I'm like, I don't know. He goes, it's a brain-eating spider that's starving to death. You know what? Get the hell away from me. Like, get away from me. Leave me alone. Why you come over here insulting me? I'm over here just watching TV, minding my own dang on business. So, like, I remember seeing his hand do that. My mom had arthritis when she would braid my hair. But I other than that, like, I kind of put it to the back of my mind. And then when I saw that, I was just like, look, listen, we going to have conversations, Ruby Q, about the things you be showing me late at night. Because, you know, you can't be just up in my inbox, all up in my DMs, like, hey, Miss Coffee, look at this. Like, it wasn't even, like, subtle. Like, she was like, hey, look at these new pens. She said the new pens, and she showed me the pens. And I was like, oh, those are really pretty. I really like the one with the rose petals in it. And then she whips out this giant one. She's like, and look at this one. Holy snap. Okay. Is that like a ball gag or butt plug or what? What is that, Ruby Q? Like, did they send you like an hourglass? I didn't know what it was. And then when she did the video, she finally showed what it was because I just got a video or a little picture of it. And I was just like, that's not appropriate. That's not crafting appropriate, Ruby Q. Like, I know you're a little bit edgy, girl, but that's a little bit too far off the edge. You might want to reel yourself back in, honey. Like, it ain't that serious. Diamond painting is not that enthralling. I promise you. It's not. Like, you don't have to get stuff themed after it. Like, it shouldn't have studs on it. Like, I'm just saying, I didn't know what it was. And then when I saw the video today, I was like, oh, okay, that makes a little bit more sense. It literally like a big ball with like the thing coming out of the top of it. I wanted just to hold on to it because it just, I don't know, it just looks like it feels nice in your hand. But I'm just saying, like, these are the things that people message me late at night when I should be sleeping. And then there's Pippa. Pippa, I guess I gave away that I was her secret Santa. Sorry, Rachel. I just asked her if she liked her gifts because I saw that she got them. And I was like, oh, did you like them? And she's like, yes. I'm like, yay. And she's like, thank you. I'm like, you're welcome. I'm like, hold up. Did they give me away in the receipt? Because I told the one person not to tell you it was me. She's like, oh, no, you gave yourself away. Damn. Crap. Welcome back, Therese. So, like, I'm just saying, like, yeah, it looked like a light bulb. Okay, if you have not seen Ruby Q's movie, yeah, she's gonna be in the movies. If you have not seen Ruby Q's, she might be in the movies with that gigantic pin thing. But if you haven't seen it, go look at it. She just put it up last night, I think, because Ruby Q be putting up stuff like real wonky times. So, but then again, I forgot she lives in Hawaii, so that's not a wonky time for her. That's like the middle of the day for her. Look, Lisa, in my defense, it was late. I hadn't taken my sleeping pill. I didn't know. I didn't know. I needed to ask questions so that I can get knowledge on what it was. If I don't know what something is, I'm going to ask questions no matter how uncomfortable they are. So, like, I needed to know what it was that she was showing me because it was electronically inappropriate. I'm just saying that's something that, you know, she should keep with her and Mr. Steven Seagal / Chuck Norris over there. So, like, yeah, like, I'm just saying. And even her husband, the sad part is her husband agreed with me. So it's not like, oh, Miss Coffee, you're crazy. No, her husband agreed. He knew what I was talking about. And he was just like, yeah, it does look like one. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. But now I kind of want one because it looks pretty. Teresa said, oh, I gotta go watch the replay. Trying to DP with light bulb. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. But I kind of want one. Like, I want to see if they can do one in like a rainbow. Like, you can imagine having a rainbow one of those. Look, listen, y'all. I would just be holding it in all my videos. You're like, Miss Coffee, what is that? That is mind your own business. Don't worry about what I do with my stuff on my free time. This is what you should be worried about. But speaking of pens, I was sent some pens. I took it out of the box because I didn't know what the world it was. I received some pens from a pen maker. And this lady, I guess, Ruby Q, oh, I got a bag of lavender. Ruby Q told her to contact me. And I will have her information in the description box because I completely forgot all about this. But she wanted to send me out pins, and she makes the cool pins. And you guys would have seen me posting about the cool little turkey pin. And I think Rachel just gave one away. Okay, y'all, look. If that's not the cutest freaking thing you've ever seen, it's literally a turkey sitting on some pumpkins on pine cones. Gobble, 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 gobble. Isn't that pretty? Oh, it's got fleckles in it. You see the fleckles? I saw this. I was like, hold up. Wait, can I get one of those? I don't know. Like, I'm going to put that somewhere. I've been using like the soaps that people give me. Like if they smell really good, I use them as air fresheners. Everybody's like, what's this big bar of soap you got here? It's soap, but it makes my whole house smell delicious. So yes, let me see if I can find her information real quick. Because she was over on Instagram when she messaged me. Ruby Q knows who this is. Ruby Q doesn't make pens. Oh, Manny Manzano just released an image of Princess Diana. The People's Princess. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, for those of y'all who don't know, because I know I saw people in the group asking about Manny Manzano doing more images. Manny Manzano just had a baby not too long ago, so that could be why it's taking her a little bit longer to get back to people. See, no, not Mindy. She in here? Oh, somebody is giving me a warning sign about watching my videos and eating and drinking because apparently there was a lady named April. I think her name was April that was watching one of my videos and she was eating something and she almost choked because she was laughing. And I'm like, look, listen, I have a disclaimer in my lives, but that's mostly for noise because when I first started YouTube, there was a bunch of chatty Cathys that would get butthurt whenever they heard noise in the back of your lives. So that's where the disclaimer came from, was the fact that I like making people mad. And they're like, I would never come to your live. You can't handle your children while you're live. I'm sorry, I can't parent and talk at the same time. Like, I can't do it. Like, I can talk to them, but then I'd spend the entire time telling them what to do instead of doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So yeah, Ruby Q, if you have the lady's link, if you can put it up in chat for the turkey pin, I will find her link and put it in the description box of this video so that you guys can see. And I'll also have a post about it up on Instagram. But that is the cutest freaking thing I've ever seen. Look at the little turkey. It's Mr. Gobbles. It's Mr. Gobbles. Now, y'all, Ruby doesn't make the pins. Ruby just finds all the cool pins. She doesn't make them. Well, if they feel that they control my children better than me, have at it. If you can control Maggie, which Maggie, for most people, Maggie, like whenever Maggie would get, on the random times that I would let people watch my kids are cuddlers. And if they like you, essentially babysitting would turn into essentially you holding them, even Orion, you just holding them and they just want to cuddle. Because then the person's like, oh my God, I'll babysit your kids anytime. They were so nice. And then they get home and tear up my entire house. That is what it's like with my kids. So like, they don't act the same around everybody else. Maggie might now in her older age, but younger Maggie would just snuggle with people. She just liked to snuggle when she was a baby. She just wants to, even now, she just wants to snuggle all day. And I'm like, I have adulting that I have to do, tiny human. You can't sit here all day. I just want hugs. And then a 10-second hug turns into 30 minutes and you start feeling a little uncomfortable because she won't leave stuff. I love my Maggie pie, but she can't have my turkey. And I know if she sees it, she's going to want it. She has headphones on now, so she can't hear me. You said what?
So it's a really good thing she can't hear you right now.
Yeah. They make Teddy seem normal. Maggie loves her some Teddy. She loves talking about Teddy. Mommy, I think Teddy's cool. I'm like, oh, do you like Teddy? She's like, yeah, he's pretty. Okay. Teddy and Skylar are her mins. They're pretty, and I'm like, oh, I'm glad you think they're pretty. I'm pretty sure they think they're handsome, but you know, whatever. To Maggie, boys are pretty. What's up, Sophia Diamond Paintings? Today I switched my 4 foot to 5 weeks off. Hold up, what? That shows you are a good parent when they are better behaved. Yeah, they like when we go in the store. Okay, few Christmases ago, me and Mr. Coffee, when we lived in Pennsylvania, we weren't like we are now. Now we're comfortable. We live comfortably. We don't want for anything, except for I did need him to go get dog food, but we didn't want for anything. We, you know, right now we're cool. But back in the day when we, you know, had to, like, we were living paycheck to paycheck, and he was working 2 and 3 jobs. We went to the store once, and I don't remember what we went to the store for. But we went to the store, and we just happened to, of course, because we were with Mr. Coffee, so we had to go back to electronics. And of course, as you guys know, electronics is usually right there by the toy section. Well, they had these little flippy animals where you can flip it, and it was like a unicorn, and then it turns into like a rhinoceros or something.
Wasn't it like right around Christmas time? Yeah,
it was right around Christmas time. That's what I said. Oh. So we're sitting there, and the kids had asked, and there's a little kid in the aisle already screaming his head off, okay? Now, I didn't have the money to buy anything. We were literally just there to get whatever we came for and leave, but Mr. Coffee always had to check the electronics section. And so I'm sitting there, and the kids come up with these little flippy things, and they're like, Mommy, can we get these? Now, it's close to Christmas, and I don't know if back then we had Christmas for them. We literally couldn't afford Christmas, which is why I make such a big deal out of it now, because before, for at least the first 4 or 5 years of Orion's life, we didn't have Christmas. We couldn't afford it. Literally could not afford it. Now I spoiled them at Christmas because they missed out on so many Christmases, which means Maggie would have had to have been 3. So, and Mina, she would have, like, I would try to do my best to get something for Mina and make something for the little ones so they had something to open. But for the most part, it was one of those things where you treat it like a normal day because you just don't have the money to do it. And I felt horrible about it. And we're in the store, and the kids had brought these 2 little toys up, and they're like, Mommy, can we get these? I tell them no. I'm like, honey, and I'm trying to whisper it because I'm embarrassed that I can't afford to buy my children toys. And I'm like, we can't afford it, honey. You got to go put it back. Now, at the time, I think Maggie was 3 or 4. Orion was like 4 or 5. They both looked really sad. Like, they put their head down. They were all sad. They moped over to go put the bears back in the container. But they didn't throw a fit. They didn't whine or cry about it. They just put it back, and they came back to us. Some lady saw them do that, and she comes up to us, and she goes, this is for you. She hands me a $50 bill out of nowhere, and she goes, go ahead and let them get their toys. And I'm like, oh, what? I can't accept this. Why? Now take it. Where I lived at in Pennsylvania was not the nicest place, okay? They didn't have, like, the nicest people in Pennsylvania. And so I'm sitting there, and I'm like, you know, why is she giving me this, you know, why is she giving me this money, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, because that's the first time I've seen children behave that well after being told that they can't have a toy. And she looks back, and behind her was a little boy in the floor throwing a fit because his mom wouldn't let him get like a set of Legos or something. She goes, it's not often that you see kids that can actually take rejection of getting a toy and not throw a fit. So you get them their toys and whatever else they want, here you go. And I'm like, I'm in tears, okay? Because stuff like that never happened to us. We were baffled because we were just like, she just gave us $50. Like, what the? Like, it's things like that install your hope for humanity, which is why now I try to give back as much as I can. I don't usually do it in the spotlight because I don't think that's a place for it. Like, I don't need to brag about everything I do. I just do my deeds and go on about my business. But I try to help people out because I know what it's like to go without. And I didn't like that feeling. Mr. Coffee didn't like that feeling. So whenever we can give back, we try to give back as much as possible. So, like, They behave way better in public and with other people than they do at home. At home, they are wild banshees. Everywhere else, they're little angels. Just, excuse me, ma'am, can I have that toy right there? Would you mind if I get it? Excuse me, let me get that for you. Like, they are the most well-behaved kids out in public. Mina's the same way. Yes, ma'am, no, sir. You know, excuse me. She got all the manners. Let her be home. Oh, God, I'm just feeling a little bloated today. Like, there's no manners in the house. Outside of the house, they got all the manners in the world. I'm like, well, I'm doing something right, but if I can just get that to flip into the house, that would be wonderful. These kids are driving me crazy. What's up, Peppa? Yes. That's kind of where my big heart comes from. I'm not a big mushy person, but that's where my big heart comes from, is because people like that still exist. And that lady has no idea the impact that she had on my kids that day, that they were finally, that was probably the first time in 6 months that my kids had gotten a new toy. And all it was like this little pillow thing, and you flipped it over and it went from like a unicorn to a rhinoceros, and Orion got one that's like an elephant that flips into a panda. That's all it was. It's just something real simple and easy. It was like $15. And she gave them the $50, and we got one for her. We got one for Maggie. Oh, Mina, because Mina wasn't with us. I think she was at her dad's house that day. But Maggie wanted to make sure Mina got one. And then Orion got one. Speaking of Dreamer Designs, I have an unboxing coming from Dreamer Designs. I'm debating whether or not I want to put it up next week or tomorrow, because I have another unboxing for some, I think they're budget kits that I purchased. So I was debating putting those up tomorrow or my Dreamer Designs. I just want to see if their quality has changed. I know I'm a glutton for punishment, but I want to see if the quality has changed at all. Like if they've made any improvements. They deserve to, you know, at least try to make improvements. I'm not going to hate on them if they're trying. I am not mushy. Pippa last night messages me and she's like, what are you still doing up? Did you take your pill? I was like, oh shit. Look, listen, if I'm up at that time of night, no, I didn't take it, because I would have been zonked out way before then. And she messaged me at like 1:30 in the morning, and I still didn't go to sleep until 3 o'clock. Look, I've been trying to make these signs for the shop. I want the shop to open again at some point. So I'm trying to make these signs as fast as I can. And I got people messaging me, well, I know you'll never have time to make enough for everybody, so can you just make me one and I'll pay you now? No, I can't do that. That's not fair. I lie. I made one for somebody I don't really talk to. I know who they are. But it was like a kind of sideline purchase when I first started making the signs. And I decided that the signs are not going to be on the things like you saw in the picture. I'll put up the picture of the panels. I'm paranoid about sending out the canvases the way they are, because I'm scared that they'll get broken if I send them out the way I did them, which I will have a video on how to do a reverse canvas for the Cricut. But I like doing the panels because then you guys can frame them how you want. And if you don't know what I'm talking about these signs here. Literally, I have an entire thing over here that I have 24 canvases, and I have all these things. I have to cut all of these out and then place them all on here. And I want to put them on the panels because I know the panels don't cost as much to ship, and you can frame it however you like it for your house. So I decided I'm going with the panels on those. You can't figure it out, Crystal. It's not that, it's really, you're gonna, look, Crystal, you're gonna be like sitting there like, oh my God, is that it? It literally is that easy. But I plan on doing a couple of different ways that you can use artist canvases and vinyl, or artist canvases and other ways versus just, you know, painting on them. They can be done. So there's so much stuff you can do with artist panels or canvases. So I have some holiday videos coming up showing you how to do different things with canvases and the Cricut and everything else. So yeah, be looking out for those. Ask Pippa, I made decals that look halfway decent. You were the one that was asking me about the cardstock in your Cricut too, weren't you? You're working on Frozen. Is that the samurai lady with the sword? I'm thinking that's the samurai lady. I think that's the lady that Rachel unboxed. What number is this? 26. No, 142. What did Mr. Coffee think of the wall hanging? Oh yeah, Mr. Coffee. How did you like the star map?
Oh, it's pretty cool.
He thinks it's pretty cool because his birth sign is Scorpio, like his zodiac sign. It's on the map. I didn't even notice that it was on the map, but he noticed it. He goes, "Yeah, there's Scorpio right there." I'm like, "Go frickin' figure." So his sign is on the map, so he really likes the map. I put it in my room on my side of the bed because I was gonna put it on his side because there's not really a wall that kind of is in the middle, and the only wall that has my chakra lotus on it, and I'm not moving my chakra lotus. I'm sorry. So I went ahead and put it on my side of the bed because Mr. Coffee's side of the bed gets touched by dirty oil print hands, and I don't want the sign messed up. So I put it on my side of the bed for right now. But it's really cool. I want to buy a couple more as gifts, actually, because that is a really cool idea. Because they even have it where you can put your own personalized picture in it. And then have words in it. Like, you know, if you have a specific saying that you like saying with like a grandparent or something, you can put that saying on the picture. And it'll have the picture and the saying going across the picture. And it makes it look like it made the picture, like the words made the picture. It's really cool looking. So I'm probably going to do a couple of those for gifts this year because they were really cool looking. Star Wars for the win. What's up, Trudy? Oh, snap, y'all. I've been on here for 2 hours. Jesus. Oh, my God. You guys, I got to get going. I got to do laundry and dinner and everything else. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you for letting me slack off on my whip and chat this week and doing a little color along with you guys. I greatly appreciate it. If you guys are new to the channel and would like to see more random crazy videos, please feel free to hit the subscribe button and the bell to be notified anytime I randomly decide to put up a video. And believe me, you coming?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me move this before you knock it over. It's random. But with that said, folks, thank you all again so much. Thank you to my mods for helping me out with the contest. Crazy Cat Lady, go ahead and get in contact with me, and I'll get your information over to Diamond Art Club to claim your 5,000 points. Again, look out for more giveaways to come till the end of the year. So thank you guys again, and until next time, always remember.
Wash your hands, don't touch your face, 6 feet, and always try. Be kind, be cool, be cool. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Thanks, guys, so much for hanging out. We'll see you in the next video.
I just got a bit of